Hello there, my name is Jukka Niiranen. I come from Helsinki, Finland, and I've been a business solution MVP for 5 years now. And I currently work at a company called Elisa, which is a Finnish telecom operator, and my role there is the Dynamics 365 technical lead.
So how did you get into Dynamics?
Well, actually, my first proper job, I was working in a mobile services company as a market analyst, and so I was working with customer data a lot at that time. And so that was before I got involved with the actual CRM, but from there on I moved to a bigger company, a mobile sector called Nokia, and again working with bigger customer data, databases and marketing campaigns. So that was kind of like a natural stepping stone to the kind of sort of business application and CRM side of things. So I started taking on more of the kind of not just the execution but the technology, and that kind of led me to doing my first proper CRM project for a company, and that company happened to choose MS CRM as the platform. That was in 2005, and it was the first launch of that version, of product in Finland, Finnish version, and the rest is history. I mean, I've been on that road ever since.
Wow, wow. So what profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Well, that's a really interesting question, because that also came up with a friend of mine last week when we're discussing about how you can see from some people that, I mean, are they in a profession that they really enjoy, or should they be somewhere else? And so I was thinking about this question, and I couldn't really come up with any alternative there. And it's also what my friend was saying, that I mean, he can see that I'm pretty much doing what I should be doing. So yeah, I guess I am doing what I'm meant to be doing. So I don't want to be a doctor, or don't want to have my own cafe or anything. So of course there are other areas of passion that I enjoy doing, but I'm not sure if I should be then like I'm turning every passion into a job. So if I have one passion I'm good at and I've been able to like build a career out of it, then I think I should be just staying here. I should be doing what I'm doing right now.
Excellent, excellent. What excites you about the future of Dynamics 365?
Well, yeah, that's we're kind of in a very transformative phase at the moment. So, of course, with the whole business applications theme now being launched at the internally Microsoft, so I think that's the next crucial step will be to see how the actual customer base will react to it, and also the partner ecosystem. So, are we going to be able to like transform into a something that goes beyond CRM, or is it still going to be like companies doing the same old things, even though the kind of service offering for Microsoft is going to be different? So. That's really what I'm interested in seeing, like during the next maybe 1 or 2 years. That is it going to be a real shift, or is it just going to be just a rebranding of the technologies, but people still keep on doing what they always did? So that's why I really want to see what's going to happen in there.
Yeah, very good. If you could go anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would you want to go?
Well, my long-term dream is Galapagos Islands, so that would be a very unique ecosystem to see. So
Yeah.
all the nature there probably would teach me a lot about what the world could be like, and how species evolve and all that. But if you really want to know where I'm going tomorrow, then I'll be going to Portland after this. So gonna have a look at the craft beer capital of US. So see what they have on offer in that city.
Very nice. We'll see a lot of Instagram photos. What's the one thing people need to know on Dynamics 365 in your opinion?
I think it probably relates to the whole business applications scene right now. So I've been trying to kind of preach that in my company and to all the kind of people that I interact with, that I mean, it's not about Dynamics anymore. So you really need to like have a grasp of the bigger spectrum of applications there, and like not go very so deep into a single kind of product there, but I mean acquire many skills from all the related products, because I think that there's going to be a need for specialists, of course, but there's even a bigger need for people who are then fluent with all the whole stack of these applications. That's now going to be the kind of path forward for Microsoft. So
Yeah, so true. On a scale of 1 to 10 though, how weird are you?
well, I mean, I think you have to be a bit weird if you achieve an MVP status for a product for Microsoft. So I mean, normal people wouldn't be doing that, but then again, once I see the other MVPs in summit like this, then I'm not at the 10 level for sure. I mean, there are people that are far more weird than I am, but maybe I'll say like maybe 6 would be a good classification for me compared to all the other MVPs.
It's good. What do you think the number one common myth in your mind is around Dynamics 365 implementations?
I think it has to be that people are looking at it as a project that has a start and an end, but I mean that's not the reality. So it's always a journey, and I think that's companies are starting to learn it a bit now that they are not trying to like do it as a one-time effort, but rather than kind of build on top of the platform. I mean, iterate a bit and like throw it out there and get some feedback from the actual users and like trying to then fit it into the scenarios before they can actually define that what they need. So having this kind of like the RFP mentality doesn't really fit well into this modern world anymore. So I think that's something that needs to be removed from the way of thinking. That's how customers approach Dynamics and other these kind of traditional CRM projects.
Yeah, great answer. What are you not good at?
Well, I think I'm not really good at knowing what's good enough, so I tend to spend a lot of time then on some things that will never be really something that the customers see or even the communities. So if I would know that when to stop and what's like good enough for that time being, then I probably have a easier life and I had better billable hours. But I mean, that's again one reason why I'm here. Then I have been going a bit further than I should. So there's pros and cons to everything, and that's how I just do my thing.
Good. What's the best thing about being an MVP?
It has to be the kind of way that you can calibrate your own mind, so you can like talk with other MVPs and then kind of get a perspective on how things actually work in the outside world there. I mean, not just in your own market and your own niche there, but you can like bounce around ideas and like have direct contact with the product teams and like other partners, other MVPs. So I mean, you really see the kind of true high-level picture of like what the business is about, what the ecosystem is about, and like what's the reality around you. So that has to be the biggest benefit from being an MVP.